Well. How is everyone doing? Happy till Tuesday. Happy till Tuesday. And the streets are bloody. Bloody sun. I was going to sing the U2 song. I haven't sung that song in so long. How long? How must we sing this song? How long? How long? Sunday, bloody Sunday. Well, it's definitely a Tuesday, bloody Tuesday. What is going on, everybody? I am tripping. I had an awesome morning this morning, if you know what I mean. I had an awesome breakfast with some orange juice. Oh, man, does the mind so good. You know, when you wake up, you get your day going. It helps get the day going. It puts a smile on the face. It actually puts a smile in the mind as well. So what are we going to talk about today, guys? Google is on a mother effing trip. But before we do that, you can see where we at. The streets are looking bloody. And you know what's going to be crazy, guys? Is that it's going to even get more bloodier. Don't buy now. Wait a bit. I'm just saying. Wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Because I truly believe we're going to get into the sevens. And that's, you know, do your due diligence there. Me, I'm going to wait until we get into the 6.8, 6.9 range, which I still stand by. We did hit 7,900 this morning. And bounced right back up. I think we went up to 83 real quick. And now we're back down to 8,089.43 cents, down 1.23. We see Ethereum is down at $174. Whoop, just went down 1 penny, down 2.31%. And can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys can hear me because this StreamYard has been working phenomenally well. I love this platform. I highly recommend this platform. And you know, it's you can use it for free, but if you upgrade, you can actually go live simultaneously on LinkedIn, Periscope, YouTube, Facebook, and there's one more. And you know, your podcast using the RTMP, the stream key. All of that, you can go live all at the same time. Now we see XRP, sitting at 24 cents. So it went below a quarter. She's still dipping. The banker's coin. And EOS is sitting at $3.08. We got Litecoin went down to $54.66. So I just wanted to give you a little view of the bloody streets today. Because there's more blood to come. There is more blood to come. Link is currently at $2.65. She's bleeding as well. You might want to consider paying attention to Link, okay? Only because, you know, it's in the buying zone. And Link is going to, as I say, it's going to pull what Ethereum did in 2017. I'm not saying it's going to be $1,000 coin. That, you know, again, we don't know, but I would dare say definitely within the couple $100 range, you know, $300, $400, $500, you know, sometime in 2020. I mean, could be before that, the way things are going with Link and they're partnering and who they signed up with, the partner strategist from Amazon just became a part of the Link team as well. So you definitely want to look into Link. And shout out to my man JV, because I had this site and I just totally forgot what was the name of the site, because this is a great resource. Besides the coin market cap, you can use this as well. You know, you have first performance, gainers and losers, block size, plus the market cap range, you know, 1 day performance, coins and tokens. So this is definitely a great, you know, and also exchanges, watch lists, you know, set up your watch list, liquidity book. okay, charts, news, and so on. All right, so definitely check out coin360.com. But let's go take a look at this current market cap, which I believe is like 223 right now. You see, but yeah, I had to refresh this coin market cap. But what we're going to do is get into some Google updates that is definitely very, very interesting. And of course, some of you may not have noticed, but on Robinhood today, the app reason BTC for a quick 3 or maybe 5 seconds, maybe a little longer, the price of Bitcoin was $998,000. Now, of course, it was a glitch, but oh wow, a tweet. It was a glitch. It's a sign of what is coming. That's what it is. Maybe by 2024, maybe by 2028. But when Robinhood, I couldn't believe it. My eyes said like that because I have a few stocks in Robinhood. You know, some free stocks and some that I have purchased. And so when I look, of course, the cryptocurrency list is below the stock list, and it said 998861. I was like, and then like, five, and then it was back 8,000, 8,100 and something it was. But I saw that 998,000. I said, man, that's a sign. I'm taking it like that. It's a sign, baby. That's a sign. So you see in the coin market cap, we see that it's currently $8,200, but I think it's still refreshing because that's clearly wrong. It is clearly refreshing. But let that happen because I want to talk about this bad boy right here. The banks must be worried. The banks must be worried, ladies and gentlemen. I'm totally, I'm telling you, these guys are not, it's all about control. So a lot of you guys may not know, some of you may know, especially if you are in crypto, you should be knowing that Google is going to be offering checking accounts in partnerships with banks starting next year. And I believe in the first quarter of 2020. Okay, and I would recommend that you guys do not become a part of this centralized establishment. Okay, do not fool yourselves. So Google is the latest big tech company to make a move into banking and personal financial services. The company is gearing up to offer checking accounts to consumers, as first reported by the Wall Street Journal, starting as early as next year. Got to be the first quarter. Has to be. Because, of course, they want to build up data going. You best believe that it's going to be let me just say a couple 100,000 people are going to do this. I'm not going to say millions right now, but people are just going to, because they just, don't get it. Some people are just blinded by the mist, don't look beyond the mist. So Google is calling the project Cache. Like, I'm going to catch you. Cache. Like when you're waiting up for your, you go to a new tab and you put in a new website and the bottom of the screen, it says waiting for cache. Well, yeah. So anyway, so the project is going to be called Cache, well, in quote, close quote, and it'll partner with banks and credit unions to offer the checking accounts, with the banks handling all financial and compliance activities related to the account, related to the accounts. Now, Google's Caesar Sengupta, that's that Indian dude, right? Oh, I think he's Pakistani. I don't know. Spoke to the Wall Street Journal about the new initiative, and I'm gonna just say Caesar because I'm gonna butcher your last name, homie. So Caesar made clear that Google will be seeking to put its financial institution partners much more front and center for all its customers than other tech companies have perhaps done with their financial products. Apple works with Goldman Sachs on its Apple Card credit product, for instance, but the credit card is definitely wait, that didn't sound right. Apple works with Goldman Sachs on its Apple Card credit product, for instance, but the credit card is definitely presented primarily as an Apple product. Yeah, do any of you guys use Apple Pay? Do any of you guys use Google Pay? I'm just curious. I'm definitely curious. So why even bother getting into this game if it's leaving a lot of the actual banking to traditional financial institutions? Well, Google obviously stands to gain a lot of valuable information and insight on customer behavior with access to their checking account, which for many is a good picture of overall day-to-day financial life. Google says it's very important, guys, that you guys get your Bitcoin, get into your decentralized mindsets, because this is Big Brother gonna catch you. You know what I'm saying? Google says it's also intending to offer product advantages for both consumers and banks, including things like loyalty programs. They're not going to give you Bitcoin. I'm telling you that right now. On top of the basic financial services, it's also still considering whether or not it'll charge service fees per Sengupta. Not doing so would definitely be an advantage over most existing checking accounts available. I really want to know how I wonder what banks are going to be working with these guys. I know, is it Citibank? I think so. Let me continue here. I believe it's Citibank. Yeah, I see Citigroup. Okay, I see it bolded. So Google already offers Google Pay, and its Google Wallet product has hosted some features beyond simple payments tracking, including the ability to send money between individuals. You just might as well use Bitcoin peer-to-peer. You can, eliminate all of this stuff. Meanwhile, rivals, including Apple, have also introduced payment products, and Apple, of course, recently expanded into the credit market with Apple Card. I didn't even know that. It goes to show I'm obviously not up on that because I could care less. When you start becoming decentralized, like, you can stay updated, but this is useless, to someone who's already in the crypto sphere. You know what I'm saying? In the crypto realm, you guys got to dive into the realm. It's a lot of fun over here. You know what I'm saying? It's like float. In this crypto realm, we float. We float up here. You know what I'm saying? We float up here, man. Okay. I don't know if there was a movie that was a weird movie, man. Where this the clown, and he was like, "We float." The children are like, "We float down here. You should come. We float down here," and down here being hell. You know what I mean? But it's hilarious though. But yeah, in crypto, we float up here. Up. Anyway. Don't mind my sense of humor, man. I always got to add the shenanigans on my lives, man. That's just me. So Facebook also introduced its own digital payment product earlier this year, and earlier this year announced its intent to build its own digital currency called Libra along with partners. The initial financial partners that Google is working with include Citigroup and Stanford Federal Credit Union. And their motivation, per the Wall Street Journal piece, appears to be seeking out and attracting younger and more digital savvy customers who are increasingly looking to handle more of their lives through online tools. Uh, Sengupta's comments, per Sengupta's comments, they'll also benefit from Google's ability to work with large sets of data, and turn those into value add products. But the Google exec also said the tech company doesn't use Google Pay data for advertising, nor does it share that data with advertisers, still convincing people to give Google access to this potentially hold on, someone text me. Oh, that's my mom. Still convincing people to give Google access to this potentially sensitive area of their lives might be an uphill battle, especially given the current political and social climate around big tech. Now, I'm going to say something. You best expect that Caesar here may be back called to Congress. Maybe, maybe, because of course we know. Yeah, thank you. Someone here wrote, this is poorly written. Like, I'm reading this and I'm like, and this is TechCrunch. I figured that, TechCrunch would be a good resource to use, because I could have went to Forbes. I should have went to Forbes, right? But Forbes had a long article. I don't want to keep you guys like that. I like to read short articles, get straight to it. But sometimes it's worth reading the long ones, because of course they throw out more, they're giving out more information. Forbes definitely has a larger article, because I read it last night and my intent was to use it, but then I saw TechCrunch and I said, well, I'm subscribed to TechCrunch, so I went to my email and I just opened it up. So yeah, this is what's going on here with Google. I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but you might see that that big G right along the words of bank, in the picture I'm sharing with you right now that you're about to see. You might see exactly that. G Bank. That's exactly what we most likely are going to see. Stay away from these guys. I'm telling you right now. It's bad enough that we use Google as a search engine. Some of you still use it. I use DuckDuckGo. Like, I don't use Google. The only reason I use Google is because I still have YouTube. And I'm going to run YouTube until, they decide to delete my channel. Because obviously I'm not profitable for Google. I'm not commercially viable. You know what I'm saying? So they probably going to be like, look, cryptodonfepe, but it's okay. I got BitChute. I got BitTube. I got StreamYard. Got alternatives, just like with crypto. You know what I'm saying? You have alternatives here, guys. So let me get to the last article I want to share, where they say that Bitcoin could hit $1 million February 1st, 2028. And I think it's going to do it before that. After what I saw today on Robinhood with that little glitch, it's like 998,000. I mean, my eyes were like, I was ready to go to my computer and hit the sell button. You know what I'm saying? I was ready to be like, bam! I would have been flying to Costa Rica right now. First class. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, shit. We would have been straight. For you guys that are holding, and we would have seen that 998,000 on Robinhood. Shit, bro. I was like, oh, this got to be a glitch. And then boom, that shit disappeared. I caught it just in time too, man. That was like what? It was like 10 o'clock this morning. Robinhood. Let me see. Maybe it'll be another glitch. Let's see. Oh, look at that. My one of my stocks went down 10.1%, which is I'll tell you right now. Where Where we at? Oh, yeah. Where are we? Cheeks Peak Energy. Wow, man. They were good, man. I'm still going to hold on to it, though. So, and I got Zynga as well, which is the gaming. They've been going up. Zynga's the only one that's been doing good for me. And Petrium, which is okay. It's been sideways, but it's not having a bad fourth quarter, I would dare say. The stock game is very slow. So currently we have Bitcoin at $8,064. She's dipping. She is dipping. And so is Litecoin, $54. Ethereum, 172, dipping. Stellar, dropping 6 cents. And XRP, the banker's coin, went from 24 to 25 cents. But she's probably going to end up being 21 cents, man. But anyway, let's get into this article here by way of CCN. And pretty much, they are saying Bitcoin price could hit $1 million on February 1st. So let's see what they have to say about this, ladies and gentlemen. This can be very interesting. So the rundown here, article by Ben Brown. Let me see if there are any comments from you guys. No comments. Okay. If Bitcoin follows historical trends, it could tip 1 million by February 1st, 2028. Bullet point number 2 would be based on the extrapolating Timothy Peterson's Never Look Back chart, which tracks Bitcoin's lower throughs, and the chart echoes Plan B's stock to flow model, which puts BTC at $1 million near the end of the next decade. Yeah, that stock to flow. You guys should be following Plan B on Twitter, okay? You guys should be following Rhythm on Twitter. You guys should also be following Willy Woo on Twitter. You guys should also be following Tony Bay also as well. He's a little cocky, but he makes good valid points on the long and shorts. You know what I'm saying? And he's one you might want to listen to as well. Anthony Pompliano as well. Stay away from Peter Schiff. You notice he has the same last name as the shithead that is the chairman of the sham with trying to impeach the president of the United States. They've been trying to impeach this dude since November 8th of 2016. It's crazy. So stay away from Peter Schiff. He has nothing good to say about Bitcoin. Trust me. He's just trying to shield the gold to you guys. And like I said, Bitcoin has all the properties that gold has, but much more. Seriously. I mean, you can definitely buy some gold. I'm not saying don't buy, but don't listen to a mofo like Peter Schiff. Okay? He'll change your mind quick. If you listen to him real deep, he'll change your mind quick, man. These guys are good with that tongue. They got that slithery tongue, you know what I'm saying? Like Obama. Obama had that slither tongue, Plenty of analysis have predicted $1 million Bitcoin. I know I saw it today real quick. It got me excited. I'm still excited about it. I'm seeing it as a sign. That's it. I'm just seeing it as a sign. So this is a short article, so we're going to be out of here in about 5 minutes, man. And you guys that come in here on the replay, kudos. Okay, so plenty of analysis have predicted $1 million Bitcoin, but have few targeted such a specific date. By analyzing historical Bitcoin price action, however, it's estimated that BTC could hit $1 million on precisely February 1st, 2018. That is a typo. 2028. Okay. The $1 million target has been extrapolated from Timothy Peterson's never look back analysis. And you know what? Give me 1 second, guys, because I want to open that tab so I can go back to that and read it for myself. I want to see what Timothy has to say here. Okay, so never look back analysis. And if you guys do want that, that site is well, it's on the, you just got to go to ccn.com. Okay. Peterson explains that Bitcoin maintains an ever-growing, in quote, never look back, close quote, price. In other words, a price floor that is never breached as adoption grows. You can visualize it best in the chart below. As we can see, the price is over on the left and the year down at the bottom. Okay, and so we can see it says that ignore the euphoric bubbles and you'll see a steady rise in Bitcoin's price floor. And this source is coming from Timothy Peterson / Craig Hamill. Now, Peterson said that Bitcoin has a relatively unnoticed and foremost unknown characteristic. I call it the never look back price. Price is the last time Bitcoin was at a particular. Once it reached that, it never retraced to that value again. And you know what, guys? We're not going to see Bitcoin at this price again. Well, you know, it's going to go down into the 6 range. Let me just say 74, between 68 and 7,400. That is my buying zone right now. That's what I'm waiting for. 68 to 7,400. That is what I'm waiting for right now. 1 second, guys. You are welcome. Okay. So how we get to $1 million? How do we get to $1 million Bitcoin? When Peterson plotted the, in quote, never look back, close quote, price on the logarithmic scale, a strong trend emerged over Bitcoin's decade-long history, up and to the right. That's that stock flow. So as we can see, Bitcoin never looked back price. So of course, here you have $1 million at the very top. We're right here. We're just right below, in between the 1,010, of course. But this is the money. It's right here. So Timothy Peterson's original analysis is coming, the source by Kane Island, and Craig Hamill, a software engineer at Coinbase, has since extrapolated the historical data to form a rough estimate of future price. The analysis includes a maximum price, minimum price, and a median expected price. Interesting. And as we can see in the charts, we have the years at the bottom and, of course, the price on the side, the left side of your screen. So Bitcoin's expected price in 2028 is $1 million, and maximum price is even higher based on the extrapolating historical data from the, in quote, never look back, close quote chart. Based on the model, Bitcoin's expected price, and he has that, you guys notice, he has that bolded, expected price on February 1st, 2028 is $1 million. The maximum price on that date is almost $1.5 million. I'm telling you guys, if you guys don't think that BTC is going to do what has been projected, like I said, and I've said it previously, that you don't want to be you don't want to be part of you don't want to be part of the crowd where they are screaming, they are yelling, blaming. I should have bought Bitcoin in 2019. You don't want to be saying that in 2023. I'm telling you right now. I did it back in 2017. I should have bought Bitcoin in 2014 because I wasn't in Bitcoin in 2014. I got in mid 2017. I already knew about it, but when I decided to make an investment and get a part and become a part of this infrastructure, of this movement, of this decentralized way of living, that was July of 2017. That's when I joined BitConnect. That's how it all started. To be honest, it was BitConnect that got me started. It wasn't just me looking at the charts, going to Bitcoin. I went to BitConnect. But I knew I needed Bitcoin in order to utilize BitConnect, right? But that's another story. Anyway, says, why never look back? Price matters. Peterson's net, in quote, never look back, close quote, price represents the core adoption of Bitcoin. It represents, has Trace Mayer. Trace Mayer is the one that says, not your keys, not your crypto, meaning your private keys. Okay, those private keys that are attached to your Bitcoin, to the address, in fact, is what is going to give you access in case you lose your wallet, in case you lose your phone. You got to write down those private keys. Like I got it written down 4 times in this house, hidden in 4 different spots. And I know exactly where they are. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. Because if you lose those keys, you lose your Bitcoin. Okay? Letting you know right now. Make sure that you guys write out your private keys. Don't be lazy. It tells you in bold letters when you do that. When you're buying Bitcoin or you're using the wallet, like Exodus wallet, you know, it'll tell you you have access. You hit the file button, it'll give you private keys. It'll give you the private keys to your account that is correlated to your Bitcoin, you know, to your holding of Bitcoin. Okay. That way you can type it in manually to get access to your BTC, guys. All right. A lot of 7 million Bitcoins have been lost throughout 2012 to now. Okay. Give or take. And, you know, there's not 21 million out there left. There's actually about 3 or 4 million for real. Don't think there's like 14 million Bitcoin, 12 million Bitcoin out there. That's not what's happening out here, man. That's not what's happening out here. You only have that amount of time left to acquire even fractions of Bitcoin, you know? Well, of course, you can say this. Like I always say, it's not even about getting rich anymore. Right now, it's not, because I already know it's coming and it's inevitable. The main objective for me is just the adoption. I already know what's coming when it comes to the financial end of owning and holding and investing in Bitcoin. I know what is the result, and I would dare say I know what the potential result is going to be, okay? Because, of course, we don't know, we can't tell the future. But the projections, the projected analysis, the pricing, hold it, trade it, whatever you want to do. But, again, it's not about the money. That's already there. It's there waiting for you. Don't worry. It's going to come. But it's the accumulation and the adoption. Okay? Accumulate and go out there and show people and how important it is to add fuel to the adoption of cryptocurrency. Okay? Because if not, you're going to let the government take control? Because obviously the government, they're not going to try to suppress Bitcoin. They're not going to keep it $1,000, $500, even try to destroy it when they can make money on it. They can tax us on it, right? Which, of course, that's what they're trying to do. They regulate it, right? So the government is not going to shut it down. And of course, It's not even a country. Even if China even attempted, do you know how many computers and chips they would have to compromise? No way. It's way too late for that. Way too late for that. Way too late. And be grateful for that. You will be grateful for it within the next couple of years for those of you who are involved in this industry. So in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, so it says, based on the model, Bitcoin's expected price on February 1st, 2028 is $1 million, and the maximum price on that date is almost 1.5. And like I said, when I saw 998 in Robinhood and it was a glitch, I took it as a sign. I clearly took it as a sign. I said, that is coming. That it may be a glitch, but subconsciously, numerology, it's coming. That's coming. That mofo is coming. And you don't want to be one of them people that look at it and say, oh my God, I remember T's video back in 2019, bro. That motherfucker said it. And I'll be in my fucking Maldives. I'll be in my underwears in the Maldives, wiggling my fucking toes, having a pina colada with vodka and a spliff. You dig? Just saying. Maybe Costa Rica, though, because I'm dying to go to Costa Rica, to be honest. Anyway, so again, Patterson's never look back price represents the core adoption of Bitcoin. It represents, as Trace Mayer puts it, the hodlers of last resort. Well, in quote, the hodlers of last resort, close quote. People that have bought Bitcoin and will hold it for a long time, long term. The hodlers of last resort. Hence, why it won't drop back below a certain level. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we're not going to be seeing these prices ever again. When we start going into the new year, ending this fourth quarter, you're going to see a lot of changes in the price of Bitcoin. Okay. And here we have Dan Haiti, super cool guy on Twitter. This trend can also be seen in Bitcoin's annual low price. Okay, so when you read these articles, guys, I'm gonna give you a tip. Those highlighted, phrases or whatever, click on it, because of course that's just giving you more information. You know what I'm saying? Don't just pass it over. You know what I mean? So rather than tracking the euphoric tops and volatile uptrends, look instead at Bitcoin's yearly lows. And it's so true, because the people always said, even from back when I was in 2017, I think it was Trevor James who said it, and someone else, pay attention to the lows, the historic lows of Bitcoin. That's what you need to pay attention to. With the expectation of 1 year, it has always grown. So here he has written out from 2012. Bitcoin's yearly lows in 2012, $4. God damn. That's when my dude told me. And I didn't believe it. I said, it's not money. That's what I said. I remember that shit clearly. I said, get the fuck out of here. That's not money, man. That shit, come on, man. Because I already saw it was in the dark web. And that's what kept me away from it. Because I saw dudes buying ounces of weed and LSD and a whole bunch of shit. So I was like, dude, I'm not going to use this to buy weed. I don't want motherfuckers coming knocking on my door. I didn't know any better back then. I wasn't as educated in the space as I am today back then. You know what I'm saying? 2013, $65. 2014, $200. Like that time, 2014 was the perfect. Even though $4, yeah. But the people who bought at $4, they sold at, they probably, they held and they probably sold it when it was 200. Because could you imagine how many BTCs at $4 you would have? Even with $100, you good. 2015, $185. 2016, $365. These are the lows, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. Now, 2017, $780, and 2018, $3,200. And what's the low of 2019? The year hasn't ended yet, but it's what? What did we hit? We hit what, 7 and change? 7 and change, I would dare say, right? It was we hit, what was it? When was it? We hit 7 and change. I'm gonna have to go through the historical thing, but I don't know what 2019. Of course, 2019 is question mark because we have to wait till the end of the year. What the low of the low was for the year. $3,200 in 2018. Hodlers are the floor, and they are the revolutionaries that have preserved and grown Bitcoin. Yes. Do you still want to bet against them? You don't want to bet against me. I'll tell you that shit. You don't want to bet against JB. You don't want to bet against you don't want to bet against Tim Draper because he's holding. Bet against Peter Schiff. Bet against his ass. You could bet against him. Go to Twitter. I stayed trolling him, man. Yesterday I told him, yo, what is wrong with you, fam? What is going on? Are you serious right now? You should have seen what he wrote yesterday on Twitter. I was like, are you serious right now, Peter? I love trolling that dude. He knows not to apply to me, man. He knows. I can't stand that dude. Anybody I don't like, that's, and like I said, if you against Bitcoin, then you're against the people, man. And mind you, people donated Bitcoin to this cocksucker, knowing that he hates Bitcoin, but he still took the shit. I even put my address, and I told him, look, man, people have donated the Bitcoin to you. What are you doing with it? You're shilling the gold. Here's my Bitcoin address. Send me that BTC. Here's the address. And it's a Sedgwick address. It's not a legacy address. So it'll come quick, Peter. I'll show you. I'll show it on my Twitter, bro. I stay trolling that cunt. I don't even like that dude, B. Stay away from Peter Schiff. I'm just telling you. Unless you're going to troll him. If you're going to troll him hard. If you're a Bitcoin maximalist, if you're a Bitcoin nighter, if you're a crypto nighter, if you're a crypto star, yo, troll the shit out that dude. Troll him. He needs to go. He needs to go. And then he got the nerve to be holding Bitcoin. This dude got balls. He got the nerve to take the donated Bitcoins that were sent to him from, influencers because they tried to convince this man. This man you can't convince. You know what I'm saying? He sucks gold hard. But like I said, you're not going to be carrying no gold bars into the motherfucking supermarket or into the motherfucking... The only thing you could do with the gold is go to the jewelry store, man. Stay away from Peter. You can tell I'm a little passionate about that because he's a fucking... And don't mind the F-bombs, man, but he's a fucking cocksucker, B. For real. Really is. All right. This is it right here. Not the first $1 million Bitcoin price target. That is true. I think this is the second or third. Bitcoin has always been subject to wild price targets, but 2019 has seen a wave of strong mathematical models to back up the predictions. Yeah, see, they even got my man Plan B here. I recommend you guys follow Plan B at 100 trillion USD. That's his Twitter handle at 100 trillion USD in caps. Okay, you're going to see it in the screen in a second because I know there's a bit of a delay from the stream to when I'm seeing it on Facebook Live, just to make sure that the audio is good. But I keep the Facebook Live just so I can see your comments. And I see no one has commented, but it's all good. Of course, for me, this is recorded data. It doesn't go anywhere. As long as the message is sent out, that's always my objective. So the best known is Bitcoin stock to flow, and that's by Plan and at 100 trillion USD. I highly recommend, and as I mentioned before, follow Rhythm as well. Anthony Pompliano as well. Uh, uh, Willie Woo as well. He's another one. There's a lot of guys that you can follow, man. Um, so Bitcoin, best known as Bitcoin stock to flow model, published by the synonymous Bitcoin quantitative analysis plan B. His work extrapolates price data based on the scarcity model used to track gold and silver. Bitcoin stock to flow model also puts Bitcoin at $1 million sometime after 2029. Guys, 10 years. You can remember when it was 2010, right? We're at 2019. How fast did that shit go by? So when you're doing your daily routine, you're going to your job every day, the same routine, getting on the same train or bus, or in your car, parking in the same spot at your job. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when you're doing that type of routine, like, time flies. It really does. It really does. So, oh wait, I didn't even share it. I didn't even show it, right? So he says Bitcoin's path to $1 million, model based on stock to flow. Stock flow, right? Like stock flow. Right now we're stocking. No, right now we're flowing. And what's this? That's stock to flow. So we got the stock, and then when it goes up, flow, stock, flow, stock, flow. That's how it goes. So the model based on stock to flow. Note the power law relationship. SF, stock to flow, 2 times, price 10 times, is constant over 8 orders of magnitude with 95% R2. And the R2 is like, you see that's the red, the red line. That's the time model, okay? Which is correlated with the R2. And pretty much, look, 2008, this is straight zero. Yeah, see, ending 2000, middle 2009. Look, I'm telling you, it's like they said, the other guy in this article earlier, it's BTC is just it just continues to go up. It doesn't, it corrects itself, it dumps a bit, corrects itself, it takes another dump, and then it'll, pump up again. And that's just how it's been for Bitcoin. Am I logged into Twitter? When did he? Yeah, see, this is March 5th, 2019. Okay. And who could forget John McAfee? That's Theo right there. So John McAfee's promised to eat his dick on national television if Bitcoin doesn't hit $1 million by the end of 2020. He did say it. He said he'll eat his dick if Bitcoin doesn't hit $1 million in 2020. I wouldn't even fucking do or even say some dumb shit like that. But this guy's a nut, though. I love Mac. Mac is a beast, man. He just don't give a fuck. He's just one of them dudes like, yo, I'm not paying my taxes. Y'all dudes got to come and get me. You know what I'm saying? They arrested his ass in DR, They fucked with him in the Bahamas. If y'all ain't following McAfee's, John McAfee on Twitter, y'all should. And if you guys haven't got your whacked tokens, I would recommend you guys should. All you need is an Ethereum address, and you will be airdropped. You can potentially be airdropped, or your address will end up being burnt, and you don't get anything. So it's either or, you know what I'm saying? But you might as well put your Ethereum address, and whatever the airdrop would be. Like I said, it can be a novelty coin. because of Epstein. And I believe they mentioned Epstein even in this hearing today too. One of the witnesses. I don't know, but it's another story. So in conclusion here, guys, because I definitely got to go take a walk. Like I said, this morning was a great morning. It really was. So it says, and who could forget John McAfee's promise to eat his dick on national television if Bitcoin doesn't hit $1 million by the end of 2020? Would any of you guys even dare to do that? Yo, I would eat my fucking dick if Bitcoin doesn't hit $1 million by 2022. How is that even possible, bro? What he's gonna have wifey, chop that shit, put that shit in the poo-poo platter, put it in a burrito. Let me stop fucking around. You gotta have fun with this shit, man. I'm telling you. Don't be too serious, man. I'm never too serious when I do my lives, man. You can't be, man. You can't be. You gotta be yourself, man. It's the best way. Some will dig it, some won't. Some will, some won't. So what? So be it. McAfee's one. Oh, wait. Let me not even skip over that. It says, come on, people. It's time to brush your basic math skills and run some fucking numbers. It's mathematically impossible for Bitcoin to be less than $1 million by the end of 2020. That's what McAfee said. Come on, people. It's time to brush up your basic math skills and run some fucking numbers. It is mathematically impossible for Bitcoin to be less than $1 million by the end of 2020. What if that shit hits $1 million in 2020? At the end of 2020, man. Oh my God. I'm gonna be set. Some of us are gonna be set. You guys know who you are. JB, Dave, Childers, Petros. You know who you are, guys. Stick to your guns. Owen, okay? Mullins, you know who you are. Caleb, I can go on. I know the team. Baby. McAfee's $1 million by the end of 2020 might seem far-fetched, but $1 million Bitcoin in the next 10 years, it's starting to sound plausible. So this article was edited by Sambhuva Das, and of course, last modified November 2019. So here you have, they have more of Bitcoin, Plan B, and Timothy Peterson. Definitely follow Peterson. You should definitely follow Peterson, Plan B, and like I said, Rhythm. All these guys on Twitter. Anthony Populano, you could find him on Off the Chain, the podcast. I listen to that podcast every day. Of course, various others as well. Okay. My man Peter McCormick, it's another one you should be following. He's a beast, awesome guy. He doesn't give two fucks, straightforward. Those are the people you want to run with, man, in this industry, man. For real, you'll learn a lot from those people, man. You're not gonna learn a lot from the ones who want to play it straight. You're not gonna learn nothing from those guys, man. You're not gonna learn nothing from those guys. You're gonna learn from the ruthless, ones. You know what I'm saying? In this, what did Steve Jobs say? What did Steve Jobs say? What was that quote he said? What was it? Damn, I can't believe I forgot it. But you guys know which one. I forgot which one it was. See, my mom text me. Hold on. When I don't answer my mom, she get all crazy on me. You want to see what my mom just sent me, bro? My mom's hilarious, me. She's the best, though. You want to see what my mom just sent me? Look. Because she just left to my brother's house. Then you can't wait. Let me see. Yeah, because I know it's a delay. I want to see if you guys see it, because I know it's a delay. Oh, wait. Let me see. As Bart Simpson's sister doing the wepa dance, bro. Doing the wepa dance. My mom is the best. Anyway, guys, that's it, man. Been on here for an hour. That is the average for me because I can't do it any less. Only because I like to share some insight on some of the things that are out in the news in regards to crypto. Colin Kaepernick, Colin Kaepernick. I may do a live stream about this guy later on today. I just don't understand how he's just been bamboozling. You know, Malcolm X warned us about people like this guy. You know, some of you guys continue to fall for these guys, man. Stop falling for these guys, man. They don't give two fucks, ladies and gentlemen. But I might do a Colin Kaepernick insight live stream later tonight, man, because I find it hilarious what he did. Yeah, I really do. And mind you, it's his wife that got that dude by the balls. She's the one that's telling that dude what to do. Don't get it twisted. So there you have it. BTC 2028, $1 million. We have Google looking to become big brother, the banking big brother, checking, and you know, they want to track you down. They want to track you down. And then we also have, which I recommend, coin360.com. Thank you, JV, for reminding. I just lost it on my iPad, so I couldn't even remember the website because I had bookmarked it and it wasn't coming up. And this is definitely a great resource for crypto. Oh, we just went up $8,100. Wait, $8,112 is what BTC. And you know the dominance did. It took a dip, right? It was what? It was 66.8. It's 66.2. Good sign for the altcoins. Some of you know I didn't mention Stinky Vagina, BSV, because I'd never do. You never hear me mention the price of BSV. I don't like stinky vaginas anyway. And Bitcoin Cash, it's cool. I'll take it for free, but I'm not investing in Bitcoin Cash. That's not the real Bitcoin, even though they consider it to be. You know, Roger Ver is a funny dude, man. He reminds me of a younger Craig Wrong. Not even Craig Wright. Craig Wrong. Anyway, let me get out of here. Oh, wait. Grin and Mimblewimble developers refute articles showing privacy flaws in protocol. That is so true. I forgot about that because at the Litecoin Summit in Las Vegas about 2 weeks ago, they were there with Charlie Lee on stage, and they confirmed that they are private. They are private. And now there's some articles talking about that they are not what they seem to be. You know, so I'm definitely going to look that up. I might even do a live stream on that as well. But anyway, you guys, thank you. Thank you for being here. cryptodonfepe. You guys that pop in on the replay, thank you guys as well. And any questions you guys have on crypto, don't hesitate to hit me up. You guys want to get started on the exchange? You guys want to get started on a wallet? Don't hesitate. It is simple to acquire some Bitcoin. And you know what's even simple? Even simpler is to fucking hold it. To be honest, is to fucking hold the shit. Hodl, baby. Hodl. Hodl hard. Hodl hard, baby. I'm out of here. Corazón. Peace. Yeah, and guys, before I do get out of here, don't spend what you can't afford. Okay? Don't go crazy. Don't be too greedy. All right. So with that being said, Corazon, many blessings. Have a phenomenal evening. It is evening here in the East Coast. Shelton, I don't know why the comments weren't coming up, though. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize. I don't know why the comments weren't coming up on the live stream while I'm on Facebook. And of course, I couldn't see the comments here because I had shared the screen, so and I didn't want to go back and forth. I do apologize, man. Shelton, I do apologize. Petros, I see you was in here. Rhonda, Corazon, good afternoon. Hunty, I am hunting. Rockstar. Dave, what do you mean another one? Sherry, did I just say shit? Terry, sorry about that, beautiful. And you know what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna have to do is, because I can, I gotta figure out when I share the screen, I gotta move this box so I can be able to see the comments, because I'll be able to highlight the comments. What's going on, Omar, Uncle O? I can highlight the comments on the live stream as well, just like it's doing right now. Terry says yes. Dave Childers, he says another one. There is a way to do it, though. I gotta definitely check that out. Rhonda, she says, good afternoon, Hunty. Hashtag Hunty. I like that. I'm gonna have to use that one, Rhonda. Shelton, wow, instant millionaire for a second. Yeah, bro, I was blown. For real, $998,000, $861. That was the price of BTC this morning for like 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds, give or take. Super glitch. And first thing I said was, that is a sign it is coming, guys. Why would it glitch to $998,000 in Robinhood, the app, which is a good app? Oh, and Shelton, I don't know if you're still here, but I did send you a message to check out that stock. I did DM you, okay? I wanted to know your insight on that, man, because you are in the game, my friend. Shelton laughs. What else we got? Petros. What's he say? Let's float out of here. Yeah, let's float out of here, right? For real, fam. Smoker J, bro. I already did that, man. I'm good. Those buds, you saw that, right? Shit's just, a lot of people won't be able to handle that. They won't be able to handle that. Google Bank. Yeah, man, these guys are insane. They're insane, Petros. I would have tried to cash in, man. Nah, that shit's too fast, bro. That was too fast. Because you know how long it takes for the transaction to happen? A transaction like that? Nah, that's going to take time. You know that. That's going to take time, Shelly Shout. That's going to take time, my dude. What's the symbol? Oh, God. I didn't see. I don't remember what I said. Damn. I think I sent it to your inbox, though. Probably shifty or probably shitty. Anyway, thank you guys. Shelton, Petros, Rhonda, Dave, Terry, all you guys who stay supporting. Thank you guys for real. And expect maybe another live stream later tonight. Again, I might do a cap. I definitely want to talk about Mimble for sure. And of course, the engagement that's happening between Bitcoin. Again, I would dare say it as always, man. The adoption is key. If you're not going to participate in that, don't bother being in cryptocurrency. Damn, that shit rhymed. Peace, y'all. Be great.